Hello, hello, hello. This is Rapping Like a Lady. How you guys doing today? We got a car right here parked in the back of me, so we don't want to bash their car. We just want to get out of our parking spot. It is cold today. Let's see. It is 36 degrees here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. And I am taking Logan to school. And we're just going to have a little chit-chat, you and I. So, you guys know that I am reading the book on Hygge, or however you pronounce it. And it's all about the Danish and how they are so happy. They're just happy people. And I must say, I am really learning a lot. Because when I think about what will make me happy, am I happy? It's a great question, and it says a lot about your inner self. Because happiness is something that is presently occurring now, right? Either you're happy or you're not. You often think of the word contentment. I often hear people tell me that, oh, Lisa, you should be content with this or content with that. And, as if being content or, I always think of the word complacent when I think of contentment, or just kind of settled and happy where you're at. So, excuse me, Logan. The guy said in the book, to close your eyes and think of the last time you were happy, truly happy. So I closed my little ugly eyes. I better not chew this. And I did exactly what he said to do. And all these little pictures started coming in my head. But he said, choose the time you were truly happy. And if I had to push everything aside and choose one time I could remember truly being happy, I would say it was the birth of my children. Because after all of that pushing, discomfort, 9 months of expecting and receiving what you expected, it's the most happiest moment that I had ever experienced. Even in the most unfavorable conditions, and I say that softly. When I had my daughter, I was a child myself. I was a teenager. And I had no money. I have no life experiences other than what I had been shown up until that point, which was living the life of a child / an adult, because I had to grow up quickly because of the type of parents I had. So, even though having my daughter and what would be perceived as unfavorable, I should say, still, I looked down at that little beautiful face, and nothing else mattered. Nothing. When I had Richard, Jim and I we weren't married yet. We got married. He was like, I don't know, a month or two after the baby or whatever, you know. And then, of course, with Cameron and Logan, Willie and I had been married for years, and everything was perfect, financially stable, mature, you know. But I don't think, or I can't remember being any happier giving birth to those two than I was giving birth to the two prior. Just giving birth to my children and seeing a part of me made me happy. Well, made me the happiest I'll probably ever be. Because I've gone on vacations and seen lots of things. I'm grateful. You know, I like going places. I like doing things. But it doesn't bring me that level of happiness that having my babies gave me. So, accomplishments, of course, make us happy. Sorry, I gotta put this lipstick on and try to look like I'm not I look so ghostly today, don't I? Put on some loud lipsticks. Masquerade the tiredness that I feel right now. Well, or mask, I meant to say. So, when I got home yesterday, you guys know my husband is so hooked on Ecuador, so he shows me a video. He's like, I want to show you that the rest of your life is not going to be lived in some ghetto, and that I'm going to take care of you, and da-da-da-da-da-da, which I've never asked him to do. But I guess all men want to take care of their own, right? So he sits me on the end of the bed, and he plays the television, and here come Ecuador, and look at this 2-story beautiful condo, and it's 4,000 square feet, and it's this and it's that, and it's in the center of town, and you can own this for a measly little, I don't know, he didn't even tell me the price. So I look at it, and mind you, when I made it home last night, because I went out to dinner with one of my besties, Angela Cooper, it was pretty late. It was about 8:30. We went out to Fuga de Chao, my favorite Brazilian restaurant. She took me out there a few days ago, and we always fight over the check. She always wins. Anyways, I won't even go down that road. She just always wins. My friends make me happy. They do. I don't have any friends that make me sad. I won't have that. My family makes me happy, except I have to think of the happy times with my son Richard. I'm grateful for my kids. Even that little bastard that gives me a hard time and make my life a little more miserable than it needs to be, I'm grateful for him. Because in all situations and in all things, I feel like the Heavenly Father is teaching and growing you. I'm sure my girlfriend won't mind me sharing this, so I'm going to share it. We were talking about race last night. Angela is white and I am black. And she has black kids. They're mixed. Her ex-husband was black. I told her she can't expect them not to have an identity crisis or an identity complex, an identity problem, which they both clearly do have. It's like they want to be black and act black, if that's a thing, but they were raised by a white mother, and she's down to earth. She's, you know, she can hang with my people and stuff like that, but she still is a white woman. So they tried to convey their experience to her as black women. And she's like, why do you guys always act like you're the victim? And her kids are like, what? So I was telling her all the things that I experienced. I'm a 52-year-old woman and I can handle myself, but I still experience racism. Still. You can see it in people's eyes. When I walk up to the bank teller, and this is no lie, people, they're like, can I help you? I'm like, oh yeah, you slide your card in. They see the amount of money in your bank account, their back gets a little straighter and they go, so Mrs. Cooper, how's your day? Wait. What happened to that sad, sorry, put your card in, let me give you your little $20 so you can get the hell up out of here and I can move on to somebody of significance? I promise you, people, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's not in my mind. But because I am a 52-year-old woman, I can look past it. It's like a blind person learns to see with their hands, and they can judge the depth of something by their surroundings. They know how close they are to something. They can feel it coming into their presence, into their realm of, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm sure you understand what word I would use if I could find the word to use it. You can feel stuff. It's just like if you close your eyes and somebody gets close to your face, you can feel their energy, their presence. As a black woman, I'm telling you, I can feel that negative prejudice energy. But because I had the father that I had, I'm able to overlook their ignorance. You know, and I'm not just talking to Caucasian people. And you guys know I'm not a prejudiced person. I think we all have our levels of being ignorant. Don't get me wrong. You get in my way, I might call you something. I can be ignorant too. But that's just out of frustration. But not because I don't like you, because you are a certain race. So I told her, you made the decision to lie down with a black man and have black children. So now you got these brown babies that's telling you it's hard out here for a sister. And you want to tell them, suck it up. That ain't no real thing. You're making it up. You're pulling the black card and all of this stuff. No. Dude, my interest on my house was higher than any of my neighbors. With an 800 credit score, 8+. You know, my husband was making almost $500,000 a year. Yet and still, our interest was higher than everybody. We had a couple who made $50,000 a year living across the street from us and had a better interest rate than us. How is that even possible? My sister told me what her interest rate was. You know, this was like 12 years ago, and I was like, what? There was a time when the banks got in trouble because when they pulled their records, all of the minorities had extremely high interest rates. Is that made up? Go look it up. But this is about happiness. So you learn when you're crippled to adapt. You learn these things. If you got a short leg, I love you, baby, bye-bye. If you got a short leg, you learn to walk a little different. Your gait changes. It is what it is. You don't sit and complain about it. That will take away your happiness. So, I'm not telling you to yes, I am telling you to try to see things or feel things from other people's perspective, as opposed to becoming defensive and saying that's not a thing. Be sympathetic. Empathize with what other people are going through. But you know why? It will make you appreciate your life more. It will make you gracious to the Father that you don't have to go through the things that other people have to go through. I know that sounds real silly to some of you. But the analogy I gave Angela was, here we are sitting at this very expensive dinner. It was like, by the time we left out of there, $140, $150. And like I said to her, there is somebody that doesn't even have a meal tonight in this city. There is somebody that $150 would have fed them all week, maybe even 2 weeks. But here we are having one plate of food. In my case, too. I was eating up a storm. They're little plates, though. But y'all know what I'm saying. So let's not think that everyone's plight in life is the same, because it's not. I know I'm pretty deep today, and I really don't care. Because listening to this Huge book, it's going to change my life. It's just that simple. I've always had an appreciation of other cultures. I love learning about other cultures and their handcrafting skills. And some people got mad handcrafting skills, you know, rugs and beads and all of this kind of stuff, you know. I love learning about other cultures and their food and things like that. And being a person that loved learning about other cultures and going to other countries and seeing it firsthand, it changes your perspective of how difficult life is for some other people. And I want to tell you that no matter what country I've been to, the people that have are not the skin color of the people that do not have, or the have-nots. It's eye-opening. Open your eyes. Look around. Don't close your eyes to the reality because you don't want to face it. That is ignorance. That's so what this world does not need. We all need to be lovers of mankind. So Angela said, did I mess my kids up? I said, hell hell no. No. You did not mess your kids up. You know what you did? I thank you. And I thank myself. Because we were able to bridge the gaps of the no-nos. They say, the KKK and all those neo-Nazis, and they say, oh, the races should not mix. They're so dang on ignorant. And I don't even want to use the word dang on. You know what I really want to say. We bridge that gap. I got mixed kids by a white man and proud of it. You can't help who you fall in love with, and nor should we. She fell in love with a black man and now she got black kids. I fell in love with a white man and now I have white kids or mixed kids. Hello. We said the hell with the norm. It doesn't apply to us. I said, no, what you did is a good thing. Because you know what? This generation is going to change the hatred that is in this world. And hatred is the opposite of happy people. What is that saying? Can't we all just get along, by Rodney King? Was it Rodney King that said that? Can't we all just get along? Can't we just love each other? Just think about what love accomplishes. You've got to be happy people. Right? If you are happy, it's easy to love. So we need to find our happiness. We need to find our happiness. The Danish have less crime. Their kids are smarter than ours. This America we live in needs to change. It does. We're so opinionated. And of course I say this while I'm giving my opinion. But this is good stuff, people. I hope you can feel and hear my heart. Because I'm so serious. The things that we do to one another, we think it's okay. It's not okay. But these kids, they changing that. We can talk about this generation being lazy. We can talk about this generation in all kind of nasty, derogatory ways. But you know what this generation got over us? And our parents and their parents? Unification. Solidarity. When I see Cameron and he's hanging out with his friends, I've told you guys this before. Mexican, white, black. One boy is from Iran, Iraq, somebody over there. He's, he's got Asian. And they can all hang together and laugh and have a good time. They don't even acknowledge that they're all 5, 6 of them are all different. And the way they can hang out, you would think they was born from the same womb. Yeah, they have their little problems, This person wants to work over here, Mom, but he's got bad work ethic, so I don't want to have my boss hire him. What do you think, So, yeah. But, he would feel like that about his own brother, Richard. He's got bad work ethics. Hell, he ain't got no work ethics. So, just food for thought for you guys today on this gloomy Friday. Think about how you can bring happiness to your inner circle, to your family, to to your kids. The Happy Institute in okay, sorry. There's an actual Happy Institute where they measure happiness. Of course, it's the Danish people, right? We'll talk more about this later. Measure your own happiness and measure the happiness you bring to other people. Deuces.